The topic is ED. What is ED? Enforcement Directorate. Directorate. ED. So, why is ED news? This can be covered from Vision IAS, monthly max or any monthly magazine. So, let's start. Why is it in news? ED, why is it in news? Because there has been an amendment to CBC Amendment Act of 2021 as well as the Delhi Police Act, Delhi Special Police Establishment Act, that is also of 2022, and some other act. Under this, there can be an extension of up to 3 years, annual extension for the directors of ED and CBI. So this has been in news. And one more thing is that there has been an extra extension, more than 3 years for ED. So Supreme Court, there has been a judgment of 2021 under which it is unlawful to for the extension of ED's tenure. So what is this case? Supreme Court 2021 case. Any guess? Common cause case. So under this case, just only up to maximum of 3 annual extension are allowed for ED. Okay, that's all. Then under what acts, which act are covered under ED? First, we'll look into the acts and then we'll understand what is the role of ED. First one is PMLA. What is PMLA? Prevention of money laundering. Remember money laundering. Next is FEMA. What is FEMA? Foreign Exchange Management Act. Foreign exchange. What do you exchange? Money. Okay. There are also other acts like FPOA and COFE, POSA. This is not that important. These two are important. So from this we can understand what is the function of ED. What does ED investigate in? ED is basically investigation agency. So what does it do? It investigates into economic crimes and violation of foreign exchange. So these laws come under ED. So next, I'll ask you a question. Question is, under which ministry does ED come under? Option A, Ministry of Home Affairs. Next is Ministry of Finance, External Affairs. So 4 is none. I got only 3 options into my head at present. So what do you think is the answer in these 3? ED. Generally, what do we think? ED can be Home Affairs because it is something kind of investigation. ED can be Finance because it deals with money. ED can be External Affairs because it deals with foreign exchange. So what could be the answer? So the answer for this question is Finance. So under Ministry of Finance, Department of Revenue. ED is under this. Remember, this could be a question in prelims. Ministry of Finance, Department of Revenue. So, how was ED appointed? Under which act? CBC Act of 2023. Under the provisions of this act, ED is appointed. So, what has to be the tenure? It should not be less than 2 years, which means it has to be more than 2 years. And as said, three annual extensions are maximum of three annual extensions are can be done. Okay. Next, let's look at PARs. So PARs are also important for prelims. So first, this remember this is for prelims, and next question this is for prelims. What does it do? It has authority for searching, seizing, okay, against any individual. Next, for this there has to be an exact writing, exact reason. Okay, this is the first one. Second one is FEMA. Under FEMA, ED has been given authority to conduct an inquiry against any person. This is important. Against any person. Next, uh, this could be a prelims question. What is the question? Does ED has the power of civil code? Does it have? Yes. ED has the power of a civil code. This could be a question. They'll give like a few statements regarding ED. Which among the following about ED is right? The tenure. It can be a question on tenure, fixed tenure. No. ED has the power of civil code. Yes. The other question is under which act is ED appointed? CVC Act of 2021. Yes. There could be also other act given. So if it is given, if there's some other act is given, then it is wrong. Next one, under ministry, which ministry? That could be this question also. Ministry of uh, some home affairs. This could be wrong. So how many of the above statements are correct? How many statements? Four, three, two, none. So these could be questions. That could be such questions. So next, it also has the power to arrest. This is enough, I guess. Next, they are not actually police officials. So the statements recorded by ED can be submitted in court as evidence. Okay. Other things are we know that they can collect fines, penalties, they can arrest, as said, they can search, seize, arrest. Okay. The next is for males. I think prelim is approaching, as prelim is approaching. We will not discuss about mains point, but let's see a few points. First one is let's like brainstorm things. What could be the issues with ED? The conviction rate. What is the conviction rate? It is 0.5%, as low, approximately 0.5%. You can remember this for mains. Conviction rate means the to prove, like to prove that they are guilty. That is called conviction rate, convicting. So that is as low as 0.5%. So even if initially they arrest, they can escape. So that is called conviction rate. So what is the other thing? Lack of transparency. Remember, this is transparency. This is my small notation, so that we need not write transparency. Conviction, shun, something. Shun, I'll keep like this. Okay. Next one is fallibility of image. Fallibility, because there is a lot of corruption, impartiality. lacking of impartiality, and close nexus with politicians, political class. These are points from Vision IS. You can simply remember conviction rate, lack of transparency, fallibility. In credibility, there is fallibility in image, like fall of image. Corruption, because of corruption, it has impartiality. There has been a close connections with political parties, political class. There is lack of workforce recruitment, no proper recruitments, or there is no proper infrastructure. So what has to be done? Conviction rate. To improve conviction rate, what are it is related something related to court. So what could be the way forward? Fast track courts. Lack of transparency. It has to be increased. For this workforce thing, capacity has to be increased. Technology has to be brought for what do we say? Technology for better proofs, evidence. So pendency has to be reduced using fast track courts. Next, for transparency, what could we do? There has to be a transparent process. There could be a committee for appointment of AD. So such things can be done. This is the mains content and this is prelims content. So now I'll ask a question, okay? Or I'll give a gist. I'll ask a question, that is better. This is how we'll remember things. Question. Which among the following statements are correct? Option A. ED doesn't have powers of civil code. Second point, it comes under Ministry of Finance. Third question, appointed by governor, president. Next 4 point is tenure of ED is 5 years or 65 years, whichever is earlier. Okay, these questions we have already seen. So first ED, first try the answer, pause it, and then I think while I'm writing the statements, you'll get the answers. So ED doesn't have the powers of civil code. This is absolutely wrong. ED has the powers of civil code. So this is wrong. Ministry of Finance, yes. It is under Department of Revenue. So this is wrong, this is right. Appointed by president. This is, you can eliminate such points. If they give 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, if they give that option, you can eliminate this. Next, this question is the biggest trap because most of the appointments will be such things only, na? 5 years, 65, whichever is earlier. This statement is a trap. So remember that tenure of ED is not fixed. It has to be more than 2 years and maximum 3 years of extension. So this statement is wrong. Only this statement is right. Thank you.